Welcome back. My name is Paulette McIntosh, Program Director of College Life Services, and I will serve as the moderator of this segment. It is my pleasure to introduce the following candidates for Vice President of Administrative Affairs, Mr. Clifton Holloway and Ms. Deborah Demuren. Welcome. We will begin with asking a few questions of the candidates, followed by closing 1-minute statement. Mr. Joel, we begin first with your question.
My first question is for all the vice president candidates. What kind of skills or experiences do you have that will make you a better candidate for this position?
Deborah will ask you to respond first, followed by Clifton.
Okay. I'm going to be a leader that treats everybody equally, and then not be partial in a sense that just because I'm in a certain committee, I'm gonna favor them in opposed to the other one. I'm not, and I'm gonna find the best interest of the students and help make the college a better place. Thank you.
Well, I believe that my greatest skill set is that for the year and a half that I've been here, I've been able to interact with a group of students, a majority of students on this campus and on some of the extension centers. So I've got a clear view of what are some of the issues that are bothering them and some of the issues they want resolved. So I think that's going to be the greatest strength to me.
Very good. Ms. Kimberly Samuels.
Okay, my question is for both Clifton, Mr. Clifton, and Ms. Deborah. What are some of the issues or concerns that students have expressed to you, and what solution do you think you can reasonably achieve within the authority of your office to address one or more of these issues? And Mr. Clifton, could you answer the question first, and then Ms. Deborah?
Sure. So some of the issues I've come across by interacting with students is some of the clubs, specifically some of the sports clubs, feel that they haven't received much funding and endorsement towards their activities and towards the contribution they've made to the school. And also some of the facilities here feel that there should be some improvements to what's being offered to make the students' experience a bit better. With regards to the sports club, I would be ensuring that they are well supported and funded, including branding, so that they can make their contributions to the school. So PGCC can be known for not only academics, but also for its sports and its athletes.
Ms. Deborah?
I concur with my opponent, but some other problems I realized that the students are complaining about is the food in the cafeteria, the child care center that was burnt down, the campus police, the computer labs for majors that have to do with computers like engineering and other things. And a way I can help with the food is PG could have partnership with restaurants or fast food places, and that will bring a greater variety of food for different people and different food types, and also help with be a source of revenue for the school.
Ms. Megan, your question?
My question is for both of you. Earlier this month, the Board of Trustees voted to approve the proposed policy to make Prince George's Community College a smoke and tobacco-free campus effective this fall of 2014. Some students indicated that they were not aware of this proposal so that they could actually give their input. So for future policies that will be implemented, how would you ensure that students have an opportunity to provide input on the decisions that will impact them? And I will start with Clifton.
Yeah. Okay. First and foremost, I'd make sure that the students would be informed of using every means possible. They'd have it on flyers, they'd have it in their owl alerts, they'll have it in their emails, and I'll personally go around to the various clubs, societies, and even to individual students to let them know of the changes and the policies that are going to be implemented. Because again, this is your college, this is their college, and any change that's going to be made is going to affect them. So they should be that before the change is made. I think every effort should be and will be placed in letting them know the change that's going to occur and to get their input. So, thank you.
I agree with my opponent, and also I feel like there are many activities that go on campus that students like to attend. So we can collaborate with the committee that is organizing the event, and we could just tell them to help us make it aware to students. And also, every student goes to class. I think that's the main reason why we all come to the main reason why they're in PGCC. So I feel like the faculty members could talk to the teachers, and also, like, if it's just 5 minutes, just tell them and let them be aware. That would make it go to a larger population, both the older students and the younger ones. Thank you.
Well, this will wrap up the questions from the Student Election Committee. Candidates, you'll each have 1 minute to make a closing statement. And we'll start with Deborah, followed by Clifton.
My name is Deborah Demuren, as earlier mentioned, and if elected Vice President for Administrative Affairs, my goal is to be the voice that represents the students, also a voice that recognizes the needs and the problems of the students, and help and use every possible and available resource to solve the problems. I think if I'm voted Vice President for Administrative Affairs, I'm going to help make the campus a better place along with my elected president. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Clifton?
Okay. I'm Clifton Holloway, and if voted as SG Vice President, I will be the microphone that amplifies the voice of the students so that they can make this college one that's better suited for them, so that their experience is going to be one that's brimming and eventful. I'll also be the microphone that will keep the voice of the extension centers well connected to the main campus. Overall, I'll be learning from the students so I can help put policies in place that's going to make this experience better for them. Thank you.
Thank you, candidates. On behalf of the Student Election Committee, we appreciate you appearing at today's Candidates Forum. We encourage the Prince George's Community College students to get out and vote on April 22nd through the 26th by logging on to MyPGCC and click the student election icon to cast your vote.